Hey everybody, hope you're doing well today. So I've just kind of lined up my stuff here to do a demo of cleansing and clearing your cards, your pendulum, your stones, or things that you may use in maybe your personal private healing work, maybe your healing work that you're doing individually with someone else or for the collective. All of your tools that you use, stones, pendulums, rattles, drums, feathers, cards of all different kinds, are to be cleaned and cleared in between each session. Okay, that includes the ones for yourself. So I've mentioned before, always have a deck of cards that you only use for the me, myself, and I. Okay, and then cleanse and clear, put it away, and then whatever cards that you're using, those are separate decks of cards that you use for others, and you still clean, clear, and cleanse. So I talked about holding your pendulum and taking your hand like in a funnel and just going down. I am intentionally clearing and cleansing, placing in the fire. I'm clearing and cleansing any previous questions and answers and beings and guides. I'm clearing you and transmuting you into the fire, placing you into the fire. Okay? And then I just do that a few times, and it's wonderful. I do the same when I use my paper. So a friend of mine gave me this. So lots of times if my pendulum is quivering, I will place it over the paper and it will spell out a name or a message. It'll also give me numbers because when I pick my glyph cards, I ask, is it going to be a single or a double digit? And it will come out on my paper. I talked about using a stone over your pendulum. So you want to clear and cleanse your stone, clear and cleanse, but your stone is already kind of a clear cleanser. This is a black tourmaline. I don't get caught up in the names of all the stones that I buy. I know that I've gone, are talking to me. I've purchased them for a reason. I've looked up what their meaning is, but then I don't have to retain what each and every one is because the guides just won't let me retain a lot about it right now. If I look at a color of a stone and I need to look it up, then I will at that time if I'm prompted to do so. A lot of people will use selenite. I use this one to burn my incense. I also will line sometimes little stones that I use for chakra clearing or whatever I'm doing in my healing sessions, which I do in person and I do on Zoom. I have a small piece of selenite. Sometimes after I've cleared, I'll just lay it down and put it here and just have it prepared for a session so I don't have my big one out. But anyway, then you're using it and asking, hello, pendulum, am I holding you correctly? And I'll get what's my yes. Go neutral, please. Pendulum, is my name Sandra? Go neutral, please. Is my name Penelope? Thank you. Sometimes the guides will come in and be my pendulum. So lots of times I work a lot with the Octorians. So I will say, go neutral, please. Pendulum, are we the Octorians? Is that a yes? Because sometimes you'll get those little teeny movements and I'll be like, okay, you're going to have to prove to me that we're doing this. Also, I anchor my elbow wherever I am. And I ask it to go neutral. And then I will ask a question. Now you don't want your cord dangling down. So sometimes when I'm doing different things, I have a specific way that I wrap. And then I hold my fingers up and I will do it. And then there's times where I will wrap it into my hand a little deeper and cover the rest of the metal so it doesn't interfere. And then I will hold it over and then ask for what number. But I will always have it anchored, because guess what? I don't want incorrect answers. I don't want to be responsible for that. I don't want answers that might feel good to me or might feel good to my client or whoever I'm working with just because I do. That's a no-no. That to me is deceitful and causing harm. So anywho, cards. I spread my cards out and I will wave my hand. I am clearing all previous sessions with this card, placing it into the flame for transmutation. I am clearing and cleansing my cards. I'm clearing and cleansing my cards, placing it into the fire for transmuting. I will clear and cleanse, clear and cleanse, clear and cleanse. And I will do that until I feel like, hey, once was good, twice was good, 3 times was good. Because when I take my action matched with my thought, matched with my vocals, matched with my heart, I have just not only quadrupled the amplification, but I have added so much more purification through using all of that. Just like my water, which I don't have a cup out right now. My water, right? Sometimes I drink straight from this freaking jug, because I do. Because I may not have a glass out because I don't want to accidentally hit it and spill it on something. So I will keep my jug here. And I will take the lid off. And I will say, in my mind's eye, I am one with the consciousness of this water. I am one with the purification of this water. This water's consciousness and purification is one with me. So in other words, I'm formulating my own blessing over this container of water that I fill up from my filter downstairs. And I use this over and over and over again. Even though it's plastic, I have glass, but for the sake of today, I'm just keeping it really super simple. And it's distilled. So, and then I will drink. And then in my mind's eye, as I'm drinking, I will just feel the purification and the nutrients and the consciousness of Mother Earth's liquid coming through my body. And as it comes through my body, it's expanding and filling my cells with so much love. And it is transmuting anything that does not serve me. So whatever you want to put here into a blessing, and then you want to combine it here with this through here, you are amplifying the results. You're amplifying the results. And not only are you doing this for your person, the me, myself, and I of all of this beautiful avatar and the bodies within, you are then doing it for the collective, the oneness of the collective. And so you're helping to transmute, to purify one person at a time, adding to the blessings, the purification, the amplification of all of that to all that are out. So get your little fire going, get your cards, get whatever your tools are. Like, I got my little, which I will cleanse and cleanse and cleanse. And I do certain things. I got my rattles. I got all kinds of things that I use. And hopefully some of this will help you. All right. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave me a comment by liking and subscribing as well. And always go to my website, embodimentofthesoul.com. You can schedule a session with me. We can go over all of this. All right? Much love.